Welcome to Crystal Mermaid Tarot. My name is Jessica. I am a mystic and intuitive messenger. I have been inspired to share these messages with the world. My tools that I utilize to receive these messages include crystals, gemstones, and rocks, along with the use of tarot. Specifically, the Tarot of Mermaids has been called into my life. I believe that the combination of the tarot along with the use of the crystals and the gemstones and the different rocks brings a unique perspective to the messages that are available throughout the universe for us to receive, and these just happen to be the tools that were called to me. So crystals and gemstones and rocks are ancient history books in a way. They are vessels that can hold energy and transmit energy, positive, neutral, sometimes negative. Crystals and gemstones and rocks can be worked with for their healing capacities. They can be worked with for a multitude of different reasons, ranging from their properties as stones themselves to all the way up through like crystal healing and different stuff like that. So I like to utilize those natural energies that are available to us from the earth, and then combine that with my intuition and the messages that are available through tarot. So the Tarot of Mermaids that I utilize is not unlike many other tarot decks. It has a major arcana, which ranges from Roman numeral 0 through 21, and it has 4 minor arcanas. And the traditional suits that you may see in tarot are replaced with more mermaid-based suits. So the cups, the suit of cups is actually shells. The pentacles are pearls. The oars are the wands, and tridents are used in place of swords. But similar to most other tarot, it's 1 major arcana and 4 minor arcanas. In the process of intuitively receiving a message, utilizing these different tools, I always ask that my personal energy be cleared from the deck and from the stones themselves, so that I may transmit with purity and clarity for the greater good in relation to whatever it is that the message it is that needs to get through, that wants to be shared. I don't necessarily want I don't want any of my bias to be influencing that. So I ask that I be cleared. I also ask that my angels and my guides and the archangels and all the benevolent spirits that surround us, that they be here for protection and consciousness and awareness. And with that, I typically shuffle the deck 3 times, and then I lay the deck out in front of me and choose a card, often utilizing the stone that has been called to me as the divining rod, per se. So this stone here for today's reading, and today is the new moon. Here in the United States, it's Tuesday, August 2nd. And so this is a new moon reading, and this is my very first reading that's going up as a post, as a video. So up until now, it's just been personal readings for myself, friends, family, and just the universe at large, but not anything that's been shared. So it's very exciting. And the stone that was called today for me to utilize is calcite. So this is calcite. So calcite crystal, it comes in a variety of, different shapes and thicknesses, and it does actually come in other colors besides white. There's orange. That's another pretty common calcite color, and a handful of other colors. So, but this calcite is white, and calcite the name is based off the fact that elementally it has a lot of calcium in it. And interestingly, we have tiny calcite crystals in our pineal gland. So it's theorized that those tiny crystals in our pineal gland, which helps us with sleep and wakefulness, may also be the channel to some of the higher energetic vibrations. So if our pineal gland is open and clear, we are potentially able to access more information or other vibrational and energetic levels that are available out there that maybe we don't always see. So pineal gland is also sometimes known as the third eye, and I sometimes like to say that I can see better with my eyes closed, and I think that that's use of my third eye in that way. So calcite is actually associated with the planets Mars and the Sun, and it's associated with the element of fire. So a lot of warming energy with calcite, a lot of courage in calcite, a lot of being able to step forward and do something that maybe we didn't know that we were ready to do. So I think that calcite has a lot to offer, especially in this new moon time as we are getting ready to step forward into a new phase. The slate is clear, and it's time to step forward into the new moon and take this energy and just utilize it to the best of our ability. So with that, I also pull a card from the deck, as I mentioned, and for today I pulled the Justice card, and I pulled it reversed. So the Justice card is number 11 in the major arcana, and the Justice card typically is, upright would be judgment, justice, rules and regulations, following the law, conforming, and those kinds of things. But for me, I feel like when you pull the Justice card and it's reversed, it's not necessarily recommending go out and break the law or do anything crazy, but I think that it's saying that there's alternate ways of looking at things outside of the rules and the regulations. There may be solutions to problems that we haven't thought about because we're stuck in a box of how it should go, or the path that we want it to go down, which isn't necessarily maybe what's the best path for us in the overall big picture. So I think that the overall message intuitively for this new moon reading, combining the Justice card with the calcite stone, is that we need to seek truth for ourselves. Go out there and go outside the box. See everything that you can see. Don't be fearful to step forward and make your own rules. There is no one absolute truth for everybody. There is no one shape that we all fit into. We are all uniquely our own individuals, and so the message, I believe, is to have the courage, have the strength to seek out the truth that best serves you. With that, I thank you for joining me here at Crystal Mermaid Tarot. Please join me again next week for another Crystal Mermaid Tarot reading.